eFootball. नोटिफिकेशन आलं काय झालं असंच म्हणलं रे कशात जायचं जाऊया कशात इव्हेंट्स मध्ये का ह्याच्यात इव्हेंट्स मध्ये नको इव्हेंट्स पूर्ण कर पहिलं पीव्हीपी म्हणजे या वर्षी पूर्ण झालं ती करू नको काय मॅच इन प्रोग्रेस झाली पण रेग्युलर खेळ रे कसलं रेग्युलर तू बघायलास काय पाणी मारलं रे मेस्सीचा तेवढा नंबर बदलायचा रे 8 दाखवतोय हव्या मेस्सी
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the attacker, Waggy Chan, can be considered a bit of a late bloomer, Peter. It took him a while to find his best position, and now he's really made a name for himself as a striker. He's got bundles of energy and certainly knows where the goal is.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. So that's got things underway. Wolverhampton have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps.
He's tried one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He shifted it to the flank. The ball goes in. Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 38.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position. He gets big! Oh, crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Valverde. And it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Some really good ball. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Opts for safety. Camavinga. Caicedo. Looking tidy in possession here. Dawson! Oh, crossbar! First quarter of an hour gone. Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! They've scored! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
For Milan, after 17 minutes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi. Kane. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 9, Federico Valverde.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo goes on a charge down the left.
There they go, hunting again.
Now he's off and running. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Milan have it back and can go again. And he's lost his man here. Delivers with wit. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Wang Hee-chan certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rice. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. That is good alertness. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Driving on and making good progress. And he skips past, and he's had a hit! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way, he's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Good effort from distance. Nicely spread. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane.
There will be 3 minutes
That has been
added
slung
time.
wide. Messi. And the shot's on. Tries a shot! They've done it! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's managed to get free. Nice looking ball. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
आपल्याला पिनर गाडी गाडी उलटावानी नसल्यामुळे असा मला पाण्यात लागला
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Akanji with the clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, super ball. And he's gone backward here. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 10, Eduardo Camavinga.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's made its way to him. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Valverde. Kane. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And he's had it nicked away.
The
So we've reached the hour mark.
was 29,514.
Kane. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. That's another chance! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Minutes is number 11.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Kane. Now it's Rice. Valverde. Messi. Now the delivery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rice, and it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Wolverhampton can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Camavinga knocks it into space. There's the delivery. He's got tall. And he's spooned it over the bar.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Alexander-Arnold. Hassler could place it forward. And it's been played through. And that's a dangerous ball. Dawson! And that's why.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Valverde puts his foot on the gas. And it's Kane. Kane looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. And a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Defending of the desperate variety. Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kane. Now it's Valverde. Messi. Valverde on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Played out to the right.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Good ball, good take. Dursun. And he's picked out the run. Valverde has it in a wide position. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 11.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And time is up. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Dursun voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Hello,
Everything working very
now.
nicely.
We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match.
So just time for me to
Thank
say
you for
thanks
your
to Jim
cooperation.
for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.